angels, welcome back to my channel. Okay, if I seem overly excited, it is because I am. So I'm back with another Halloween tutorial today, and I just want to preface this video by letting you know I'm kind of a hot mess today. I've had a lot going on. I just want to sum it up and let you know that you're not alone if you're a hot mess, because I am too. Ignore my missing nail, ignore my hair, ignore the fact that I'm already wearing makeup when I'm starting this makeup tutorial, because we're gonna get there and we're gonna get through this. I am creating a roses and thorns sort of bloody Halloween look today, and it is for all of my last minute girls like myself. This is for you specifically. I know what it's like to be last minute. So this is a makeup look that you can do with your regular base already on, and to just add an all black outfit or an all red dress or something like that. And this is, you know, literally all you're gonna really need for this tutorial. So it's simple, it's quick, and it's something that pretty much anybody can do. So if you guys would like to see how I created this makeup look, then keep on watching. Because I had a long day, I'm just gonna keep my hair like this. You know, I live in Florida, so it's not rare that girls end up with their hair in a bun at the end of the night anyways.
It's hot.
And I noticed that my shirt has a rose on it. So I was like, this is the day. This is my day. I picked up these roses from Michael's. Oh, it's a Christmas stem. And they were $7.99 plus I believe they were like 30% off or something like that. And they have fake thorns, and they're really easy to pop the little stems off. I'm not sure if eyelash glue will be enough, so if it's not, I have my liquid latex that I ordered from Amazon last year. Hopefully it's not dry. It kind of sounds like it's dry, I'm not gonna lie. And then whatever kind of face beat that you want to do, I'm gonna jazz this up just a little bit to add to the look and make it feel a little bit more like I turned daytime into nighttime makeup, but that's totally optional. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a bronzer, the same bronzer that I used for my face, dipping into it with a regular little fluffy brush. I am going to put this in my crease. And the reason I'm doing this is just to deepen my eyes a little bit. It's not going to be anything crazy. It's just to add some dimension to my eye sockets, because I'm prepping them for a winged liner. I thought a simple wing liner would be plenty for this look. You can, again, do whatever you want to do. If I had more time, if I was, you know, actually planning this out and this wasn't like a last minute look, I'd probably do like a pretty cut crease or some gold looks or maybe even like a red eye. But I'm pretending like it's Halloween right now and I'm running late to a party that I'm hosting, because that's something that I would do for sure. The next thing that I'm going to do that I did not do earlier is carve out underneath my brows, just to make them a little bit more poppin'. So I'm using I'm missing a nail. Using my Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm just gonna fill in right underneath here. Next, I'll be taking this Tarte Sex Kitten eyeliner, and I'm gonna make a wing so I can fly away. My dad is singing in the living room. I just want everyone to know that. For those of you who remember when I had a beauty room in my last house and the apartment before that, you know it was so much quieter than during videos. I'm adding that same bronzer underneath my eyes right now, just to give myself a little bit more depth like I was telling you. And I'm gonna take a little spoolie and I'm just gonna comb through my lashes, because I hate whenever I have like eyeshadow on my lashes whenever I'm already done with my mascara. It drives me nuts. All right, now I'm going to add these lashes. These are from Amazon. I showed you them in my last video. They're upside down. It's a pack from Amazon. They were super inexpensive and they're very dramatic, so I'm gonna put them on right now. And now I'm going to highlight my inner corner with this Ace Beauty Glimmer Shadow, and it's in the shade French Vanilla. Pop it right in my inner corner, and then also right underneath my brow bone. Now, this is where things are going to get interesting. So I'm gonna take off one of these little leaves here, and I might have to cut some of them up. We have to see. I'm gonna take off actually 2. And I don't really know how well these are going to stay on with lash glue. I'm hoping that they do a pretty good job so that I don't have to put latex on my face. And actually, real quick before I forget, I'm gonna take this Inglot Loose Pigment. This is in the shade, I don't know, 124, I think. But this is what I'm going to highlight with. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's so sparkly. I took this tiny little vine thing. I'm going to place this right here on my cheek. Add a little bit of eyelash glue, some on this end, and some on both of these little leaves. And just by measuring it, I know I'm just gonna kind of stick it sort of going down my cheekbone. It's gonna take a minute for that to get tacky. I'm actually going to be using this little Pixie palette. This is in Hazelnut Haze. On a little blending brush, I'm gonna dip into these two shades. I'm just gonna add a little bit of shadowing. I'm trying to make it look a little bit like bruising, because the whole goal is to make this seem like flowers are coming out of your face, which is not weird at all. And now into that more red tone. And then on a little bit more of a detailed brush, I'm going to grab the darkest shade, which is like a really dark gray, and put like a little bit more shadowing in the center of these circles so they look a little bit more like bruises. And then a little bit more with the red. And I really don't know if this is ready yet, but I'm just gonna try and stick it on. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry before we do anything else with it. So I'm going to cut off the stem of this little tiny rose, and I have a good feeling for this part I'm going to need my liquid latex. I don't even really want to waste my time trying the lash glue, but it might work, so if that's all you have, go ahead and use it. Take those same eyeshadow colors from the Pixie palette, do the same shading right over here, because this is where my rose is going, and create another sort of bruise situation down here. That is where we're gonna place our rose. So while I'm preparing this, I have to tell you guys what the heck has been going on with me. So yesterday I had a family friend come over, and they brought this dog with them. It was this adorable little Yorkie. Her name was Chloe, and she was hanging out with me, and I guess her owner was looking for like a new home for her. So I was like, well, I would love her. Like, I would love to have a little dog like that. So like, well, she's actually looking for an owner. Like, you want to keep her for the night or whatever? I was like, I would love to. Let me know, you know, for sure or not if I can have her, blah, 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 blah. I kept her overnight. She was adorable. The dog didn't bark one time. I'm so obsessed with this little freaking dog. Then I find out that they actually ended up having someone else that they plan on giving her to. So she's been with me since yesterday, and we went to the store together. Like, we got treats together. Literally, she became like my little mini-me. She was riding around in the car with me and everything. And I really thought she was gonna be mine, and I was so obsessed, and it made me realize I need a little dog. I love my dogs, but I need like a little one too. I want one. So anyways, I was really sad that we had to give her back, but it made me realize in the future that I want a small dog, because I love my big dogs, but she was just so convenient. Like, you can do anything with her, and you can bring her anywhere, and she's not like a problem really, you know? I don't have the sponge that I need for this to apply this latex. I'm just gonna have to make it work. So I'm just gonna add some of it right here, let it dry, add some more. So that was one thing. I don't know why I'm using the back of this brush, but it's what I've decided, so I'm just gonna stick with it. So now I'm gonna add some more liquid latex over it. Now I'm gonna stick this on because I feel like it's wide enough to cover that area. So grabbing this rose and just popping it right there. It's stuck. I guess we might as well do the one on our face as well. Looking back, I probably could have gotten smaller roses, but it's fine. So that was one thing. I lost the dog that I thought I was gonna get. Then, or I didn't really think I was going to, but I was hoping I could keep her. Then, so I'm over here filming a video with Elias for Yeah, I Love You, and I'm doing my makeup like just casually, and I'm reaching in my makeup kit. Now, mind you, this is a zip up makeup kit. I literally take it to and from because this beauty studio is not where I live. So I'm always bringing makeup back and forth, like my essentials and everything. This kit is like literally zips completely up all the way around. I mean, I do understand that I take it from like place to place, and sometimes it's like in the car and stuff like that, but this thing zips, okay? I'm doing my makeup, and I reach to grab my beauty sponge out of the kit, and I'm sitting literally right here. I grab the beauty sponge, I pick it up, and on everything in my life, there is a roach on the sponge, okay? And I want to die just thinking about it right now. I couldn't have calculated how quick I threw that thing. I literally go, ah, I throw it back down. My chair literally falls over. I'm freaking out. The dog freaks out. Elias is like, what the? I'm like literally panicking, like shaking. I'm like, I couldn't even say it because I was so grossed out that I picked it up, number one. Number two, it was on my beauty sponge that I use on my freaking face all the time. And it was just literally sitting on there. So I was like, what in the world? Like, I made him literally take out the whole kit, empty it all, find the thing, kill it. I had to wipe everything down inside of it with Lysol wipes. And I was so mortified. I couldn't believe it. Like, and I kept thinking and telling him, I'm like, what would I do if you weren't here to kill that thing? Like, it was literally in my kit, my everyday makeup kit. I was just traumatized by it. Could not believe that happened to me. After that, I was just like over it for today. I was like, let's film, let's get this over with. I'm so grossed out. And it took me literally having to go get Moe's Monday to feel better and to come back and film this video. So this is a lot of effort for me right now. I'm traumatized today. The only thing that really I did today besides filming that was like a good thing and wasn't like sad or scary was I finally carved a pumpkin. My mom and I, this morning I came over here and we carved her together and we had, I'm so tired. We had pumpkin spice lattes, which was so cute. So I was so happy about that. Okay, this one I'm gonna attach like this. Even though I didn't have that planned, I feel like it'll be cool to make it look like a real stem. Make sure that the latex or the glue is like really dry before you add eyeshadow to it, so that you make sure that you protect your brushes, and just that way it'll like sit nicely. And then do the same thing, because right after this we're going to be adding blood. If you guys got smaller roses or flowers or something like that, then you can do more or less or whatever you want to do with it. I feel like I'm fine with this just because this is such a statement. Now we're going to grab our blood. I'm getting like a little angled brush and I'm grabbing some blood, dab it around to make it look like I'm being stabbed by this thing. And honestly, you can be as messy as you want. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. I walked into Marshall's today with that cute little dog because I was looking for items for my challenge for my other channel. There were Christmas decorations everywhere, and I'm not kidding you, literally everywhere. There wasn't even Halloween left. Like, it was literally just so many Christmas decorations, and I was thinking about it, and like, I feel like people make fun of you for decorating before Thanksgiving, but like, this is before Halloween. Like, why do we need this much stuff out so soon? I like to like enjoy the holidays, you know, as they're here. They fly so fast that I like to like actually experience them before I move on to the next one. And Christmas is my favorite holiday, but I was trying to find her like a little doggy dress and I couldn't because everything was Christmas. Now I'm going to just put on a red lipstick just to match it all together. Satin matte lipstick in the shade Love, and this is by Hank and Henry. This is the cutest little lipstick. You can line your lips. I'm just gonna stick this on. And then you can just set this with some sort of setting spray. If you have this little fan, then go ahead, make sure everything is like super dry, nothing is sticky, nothing is dripping. If you don't have this fan, buy a fan because it is a lifesaver. I didn't think I wanted any more, but I am gonna add this tiny little one. Super random, last minute, sorry. I feel like that helped it. Okay, sorry. Last minute touches, you know. So this is the finished look, everyone. I know it's a little bit crazy and random, and you can modify this however you want to modify it. It is so simple. You could not know how to do makeup at all, but be able to come up with a way to figure out how to do this for yourself. It's gory, it's creepy, but it's also glam, and whatever you wear with it, I feel like will make the outfit, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this is my last minute Halloween makeup look. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from it. And if you do decide to recreate this for yourself, make sure you send me photos or tag me in them on IG. Let me know what you think of it. Stay tuned for the rest of my Halloween makeup tutorials. I'm gonna be posting all the way up until Halloween, and my life is really weird and all over the place, as you can tell. So I'm sure there's gonna be more interesting stories for me to tell you about from this week. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button. Please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to turn on my post notifications so that you're notified whenever I post. I hope everyone is doing well and staying safe, and I will see you all in my next video. I love you, angels, and God bless.